The facility I chose to tour is the Hunter Street Park in Apex, North Carolina. This is a place that has multiple different activities that can happen. There's a large softball and baseball field with some batting cages behind it. There's a large multi-purpose turf field that has soccer goals on each end, and they have a little picnic area with a lending library. At the front of the park is a skate park. They have an extremely expansive dog park with different fenced-off areas, and the entirety of the park is surrounded by a paved walking trail, which you can see here in this photo. The green spaces are very popular for families on the weekends and after school time. There are many teens that use the spaces for various activities, and they also might be there using them for school practices. Adults frequent the park for walking or running, walking dogs, as well as coaching youth sports. The expansive dog park also brings in adults at various times throughout the day. I would say that it gets frequent use throughout the year. The traffic during the day is pretty moderate, and then it can see spikes on the weekends or during things like sporting events. An example of this would be soccer and baseball leagues bringing in large groups in the spring and fall, and then there are casual park goers that use it frequently during the other months. I think that in the grand scheme of things, the park gets used heavily, and I think that these patterns of the crowd should be strongly considered when conducting the risk assessment of the park. During the peaks, there is more likelihood for congestion, which can then lead to accidents and more facility wear compared to just everyday normal use. From the town of Apex's management perspective, the main risks of the Hunter Street Park have to do with facility maintenance, the behavior of who's using the facilities, and then the supervision versus just the natural risks that come along with playing sports and being active. Damages to fencing or major unevenness on the walking path, bad drainage on the field, or things like unstable goals could all lead to injury that could have been preventable. If the town decides not to inspect and then fix these kinds of issues as soon as possible, then it could be seen as negligence. Having uneven turf, not having proper drainage on the fields, and unstable or broken soccer goals are things that create dangerous playing conditions, and regular maintenance and equipment inspections need to happen to stop these avoidable injuries. There are dog-related incidences that can happen, like bites or dog fights. If things like having leash policies, rules for separating by size, and safety signage are not posted and properly enforced, then the town could face liability for not maintaining a safe environment. The skate park is something that attracts both young and old adults, and these people are usually more than likely going to have different skill levels. The risks of the skate park are collisions, inappropriate use of equipment, and or surface damage that could lead to falls. Surfaces need to stay maintained. Signage needs to be properly posted, and there needs to be adequate supervision during busy times. Otherwise, the town could be liable for negligence in the upkeep of the park. There's likely going to be a high flow of traffic on busy weekends, and this increases the risk for vehicle or pedestrian accidents. Poor lighting mishaps, not enough signage, or leaving the flow of traffic unclear are things that leave the town vulnerable to getting in trouble for unsafe conditions. When Apex is holding town-sponsored events and they have volunteers coming in to help out, they need to make sure that they are conducting background checks on these people and also providing proper training if they need to for the volunteers. Otherwise, they're exposed legally and vulnerable if misconduct happens. Hunter Street Park is a great recreational area for the community, but the different areas of the park require regular upkeep and overseeing. If they keep up with the consistent maintenance, safe practices, and clear rules, then the town of Apex can help prevent accidents and keep the park safe for all of its visitors.